Jonah really thought he was in a Sigma male edit. Unc tried to sidestep a prophecy and instead got one-pumped by a sea beast. God gives Jonah a simple assignment. Go to Nineveh. Tell them to lock in and that tis wickedness PMO, or I'm finna Swiss cheese there are. This was a W mission. It should be like loading into a bot lobby. And Jonah said, nah, I'm good, and literally tried to run in the opposite direction. Bro really thought he was speed or something. Bro got a boat ticket to Tarshish like he was speedrunning, disobeying God. Chat, this is like having God give you the divine quest to loot chests at risky reels and instead landing at the lonely lodge. He hops on a ship, thinking he's nonchalant, but God sends the IRL Fortnite storm to Jonah's location. Whole sea going through turbulence like it just got phantom taxed. The crew is cooked. They're tossing cargo, tweaking, crying to every lowercase G God they know. And Jonah, Unc is taking a nap. Dead are asleep during a divine hurricane. They wake him up like, bro, you know what's going on? Jonah opens his eyes like, I was just mewing and yeah, that might be me. Chat, they roll dice and it's confirmed. Jonah is the barker. He's the reason God is crashing out. And he tells them, chat just toss me in. I'm chopped and I deserve to get jumped by God. And they're like, now we ain't built like that, but the storm says otherwise. So eventually they throw him overboard. As soon as he hits the water, the storm circle grows. The sailors gain all of their aura back. But chat, it's not over. God is still rightfully so crashing out over Jonah's disobedience. So he sends a sea beast to jump his disobedient R. Bro gets one pumped into a low taper fade stomach cave. We're talking dark, slimy, pressure cooked goon cave. 3 days, no sunlight, just regrets and prayer because Unc knows he's cooked. And in that fishy goon cave, Jonah finally locks in, drops to his knees, spiritually, and gains all his aura back by praying the prayer of his life. God hears him, and chat, the freaky fish vomits him out. Straight lands him back on the beach like, you better lock in and do what God says this time. Jonah goes to Nineveh this time, preaches, whole city repents. Even the king locks in, quits his goon streak, and calls a national fast. God sees it, stops his divine crash out and spares the city. The Ninevites turn out to be kinda alpha, and God shows great mercy, but the story ends with Jonah still tweaking over the fact God didn't Swiss cheese their R. Unc really is a generational hater, crashing out even after God forgave. Moral of the story, no one is Sigma enough to disobey God. If God says go, and you go nah, don't be surprised when your Uber is actually a giant aquatic monster ready to crash out on you. But even if you've been spiritually one-pumped into a goon cave, you can always lock in and get your aura back if you repent. Like and follow for more biblical Brainrot.